Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you my completed Star Wars bracelet. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I just purchased my first charm last November. And then I just fell in love and I completed this bracelet really quickly. Over the holiday season, Pandora's had a few different sales that has helped me along with this bracelet journey. And now I am ready to share this design with you. So here it is. This is my Star Wars bracelet, and I am really happy with how it's turned out. So let me give you a closer look at it. My very first charm that swayed me over to the dark side, and it's this Ruthenium Grogu. And when I saw it in the Ruthenium metal, I just fell in love with it. So I purchased this one, and then I just had the one. But then a Black Friday sale came, and I was online shopping, of course. And I was looking at a store that sold Pandora online. It's a shop-in-shop, so definitely authorized. And they included the Star Wars collection in the 30% off. So that's when I picked up this bracelet. And this bracelet is still kind of stiff. It's loosening up at the bottom, but the top here is still really stiff. And it's a beautiful bracelet. I don't have a problem with the clasp. I've heard different ones mention that the clasp is hard to open and close, but I haven't found that myself. What I like is that the bracelet is the same on both sides. They both have the Star Wars logo there. And so I really appreciate that because I don't think I have the logo in too many places on this bracelet. So if you've watched a few of my videos, you know that I also enjoy a lot of the retired Pandora charms. I'm very much a vintage Pandora fan. So I wanted to create a bracelet, a Star Wars bracelet that included some of these retired charms. And the first charm that I put on here is this beautiful two-tone. And this one is called Swirl. For obvious reasons, look at all the swirls. And it's in gold, 14 karat gold. That beautiful dark oxidized background. And I thought this charm was very suitable for the outer space theme. And it's in fantastic shape. I really like this charm. And then the next charm I have on here is my very last Star Wars purchase. This one I made online to get the bangle that wasn't meant to be. And this one is the Yoda dangle. So I am waiting for this little guy to oxidize a little bit. And this charm has a lot of texture to it. It is not a flat charm. So you've got kind of those raised stems behind him. I think in the description they called them ivy, but there's no leaves. And then the bottom disc is a hand-painted enamel work of green and kind of like a bluish tone, and it's the forest. So he's standing in the forest there. And this one is a beautiful charm. I love the shade of green on it. I love the Jedi Master, the green CZ. And then of course you've got the famous Yoda saying, do or do not, there is no try. Next to Yoda, I have my first Murano. And if you know me, you know I love the Muranos. This one is the Okra Murano. And I just think it went really well with the two tones, but also to offset the shine. Is this shine? Not necessarily. I'll come back to that. I have a question about that. But anyway, to offset the gold on this charm, I decided to put the Okra Murano over here. This one is just a stunning Murano. Pandora just nailed the color on this one so well. It's not too bright, not too dark. It's just perfect. Next to the Murano is a Stella Charm. So there is 5 diamonds in this charm. They're surrounded by 14 karat gold, and it's dark and it's oxidized and it's kind of moody, and I just think it's perfect for this bracelet. And then we come to the Millennium Falcon. This one was part of my Black Friday sale, and you've got the tag there that says, never tell me the odds. But in addition to the tag, look at all the intricate technical details on this charm. It just doesn't stop. It's from like top to bottom on the Millennium Falcon. And then the back of the charm is just as detailed, amazingly so. And then there is the logo again, the Star Wars logo. And Pandora did a fantastic job with this. I love the addition of the disc because I think if it was just the plain Falcon, it would look odd, but because they put the little gold disc on top, it just gave it that extra. Next up is the Death Star, and the Death Star is iconic. It has that crater in it, And of course, it's the Empire Space Station, and just as detailed as the Millennium Falcon. It's very well done. So this is a very good clip. And when I saw this charm, it reminded me of my son always wanting the Death Star Lego kit. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. It's like a million pieces or something like that. Anyway, it was kind of a dream of his. I think he's starting to let it go though. Then we've got Darth Vader. Darth Vader is black enamel and of course the villain. So he was one of my first picks when I saw the Star Wars release. I do like that little stripe that they have of the oxidized silver down the helmet. He is amazing. And one thing about me is I am competitive when I play games. And when I'm about to win, like, you know, going in for the win, I always hum the Darth Vader song. So I've done that for years and years. And my kids are like, ah, stop that, because they know I'm about to win. So Darth Vader and we have that in common. So continuing on in the centerpiece of the bracelet, I've got these two friends. And even though they're both dangles, I didn't want to split them up. I just felt that they belonged together. So I've got C-3PO and R2-D2. And C-3PO, when I was looking him up online, it says that he is plated, 14 karat plated. So not the 18 karat shine, the 14 karat. So I don't know if I received the 14 or the 18. It kind of looks like shine to me. It doesn't, I don't know. Because this one here is supposed to be 14 as well. And I haven't made out the difference between them. I think I've got the shine version, not the 14 karat version. Have you guys noticed, is there a difference in the C-3PO? Do you notice a difference between the 14 and the 18? Let me know in the comments below, because I never noticed that before about him, and I don't know which version I have. And to me, he looks fantastic. So whichever version I have, I'm really pleased with. So C-3PO's arms move up and down, although mine's a little bit stiff, but that's okay. His legs also move. And what I never noticed before is that he has black enamel around his waist. Did you guys know that? Like, look at the black enamel there, and then on the back of the charm. And here is the hallmark. You can see it at the back. It says Pandora, A-L-E-M-E-T. And then of course you got the Lucasfilms. So like I mentioned, I'm not sure if I have the 14 or the 18. And then this one I picked up in store. It was part of the promo to get the bangle, but my store was sold out. And this is R2-D2. And just now I'm seeing that little red dot of enamel. I actually missed that before. I thought he only had blue enamel and a little bit of black on the button there, but there is a little dot of red and dark blue enamel, and his head moves. So it rotates, the charm rotates, and his legs move. I'm a little frightened about the legs, that's gonna get broken, so I try to not move him too much. But you guys, he's amazing. Like the details, Star Wars is an amazing line. So much attention. And he's got the blue stars in the veil. So I already showed you my Grogu. And so what I like about, I'll talk about the balance of this bracelet. Actually first, yeah, I'll talk about this clip first. So the clip I used is the glow clip. And I just think it was a good size to offset this one over here. And I put that in my comments, I think, when I was showing my building version of this bracelet, which clip looks best. And I had a few recommendations for this one. So I went ahead with it and I absolutely love it. So I'm not gonna get two of the Death Star. I like having two different clips for this bracelet. Now there's something about Chewie that just reminds me of a puppy dog. Like he's just got that loyalty to him. Of course, all the fur, right? But yeah, there's something about him. I just absolutely love him. And as soon as he was released, I just knew I would have Chewie someday. I didn't know I'd have a Star Wars bracelet, but I always liked Darth Vader and Chewie. Those were probably my two favorite. And Chewie has on his belt some dark brown enamel, black eyes. Thank you so much for doing eye details. And you can see his little, I don't know, fang teeth there. The back is, you know, lots of fur texture. The bottom of his feet, I think you do have little toes. Yeah, you do, little toes. Just really well done. This is the faceted black Murano. Now I'll talk about the balance in this bracelet. So in this bracelet, I have touches of black and gold, as you can see. And it was really important to me to kind of have them spaced out properly. It's not a totally symmetrical bracelet because I've got these two dangles next to each other, but I've got black, 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 black. So you can kind of see what I was trying to achieve there. In between the black, I've got two charms, two charms, two charms. So there is a lot of thought put into this bracelet designs. It doesn't come together sometimes in 30 minutes. There's a lot of fiddling around, and when it works, and you just know it. So this is the balance I use for this bracelet, having 4 dark charms and then having 2 lighter colored charms in between them. So to talk about the golden colors, I've got the gold in the Millennium Falcon, of course the gold in the Murano, the gold in C-3PO, but I felt I needed to have another touch of gold, and I had this pendant here that was just kind of hanging around on a bangle, and when I added it to this bracelet, it told me it belonged here. And this pendant is from the Shine collection, so it is definitely the 18 karat. It's called the Sparkling Sun Pendant. So on one side you have some CZs, and it looks like the CZs, they have lines on above and below. That is like an extra touch that Pandora did that I really appreciate. And then of course the sun, like look at the rays coming out of the sun. Some are textured, some are just wavy and smooth, very well done. The back has a little face to it. And the face is so faint, I'm not upset by it because usually that would freak me out, but it doesn't freak me out. But this is the back of the pendant. I do prefer the CZ side, but at least it's nice that they put something there, I guess. And then in my quest to include some older two-tones, I've got the star two-tone. So there is a CZ in the middle, and at the end of the rays, there is some balls of 14 karat gold. It's not really balanced, if you can see. There's 2 on one side, 1 on the other, some on the bottom, none on the direct top. And then on the other side, it just kind of repeats like that. So this charm, as you can tell, is a little bit tarnished. I was going to polish it up, but I actually kind of like the tarnished look of it. I like it for this bracelet. So I'm on the fence whether or not I'm going to polish it up or leave it like this, because there's something about it that I think works well with the texture and chewy, and I don't want it to look too new, if you know what I mean. So this bracelet isn't complete. I do need to put a safety chain on here, and I'm sure I have one in my collection. Safety chains are one of the things that I just can't stand spending money on. I don't know what it is. It's something in my mind. Little block there. But I do need to put a safety chain on here. And other than that, I am super pleased with how this bracelet looks. I really like the black, the gold, and the silver combination. I've got this little touch of green over here, a little bit of blue over here, but it's not overpowering. I don't think I want to add any of the other Star Wars charms that are available. I like the older movies. I have never even seen The Mandalorian, if you guys can believe that. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, I don't see myself adding any of the other charms to this bracelet. I just love it the way it is, and I'm so happy with it. It's just one of those that, you know, gives you that feeling. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing my Star Wars bracelet design. Take care. Bye-bye.